Come in, he said as someone knocked. You came inside and greeted him with a smile. Good morning, Dr. John. Morning, Dr. Joy. He said with a small smile. Patient number 346 family wants to discharge. The patient, so I came to ask you. We can't as there are some tests pending. We can't take risk and tell them to discharge after 2 days. Okay. You were about to go, but he stopped you and asked, did you have your breakfast? No, I barely managed to come here on time today, so I didn't. You said awkwardly. He sighed. Mr. Choi was saying right. You never take care of yourself. Come sit. I have brought some fruits. Let me cut it. It's fine, Dr. John. I will eat later. Come sit, Ryan, and beside the official talk, you can take my name. You sit awkwardly, as you know you can't fight against him. But you also love his care for you. You love almost everything about him, his perfection, his professionalism, his kindness towards the patient, everything. The only thing you don't like is he overworks himself a lot. He keeps boundaries with the people, maintain a safe distance. He knows where what to talk. People admire him for his work, but with you, he is different. You are inside his boundaries, in his space. At least this is what your friends say. You were looking at him silently. He is cutting an apple. Lost in his beauty, his every feature is screaming perfection. But the thing that is bothering you is, are you literally in his space? Is he also like you and your mom's words coming in your mind about marriage? He brought you out of your thoughts, sliding the plate in front of you. Little, have it. Won't you will eat? Of course, but I would prefer oranges. So you eat. Okay. You started to take small bites as he indulged again peeling the oranges. You thought to try whether he cares or not. Actually, Jungkook, I want to take half day. Why is everything okay? Is auntie okay? He asked with concern looking at you. Yeah, everything is okay. Oh, then it's a relief you know that, right? Auntie said she will take care of herself if I will take care of you. I think she is taking care of herself properly. Yes, your mom was hospitalized a month ago. That's when she asked him to take care of you at work. As you mostly forget to take your meals, and this is a problem sometimes. You think he does care for you because of your mom. Then why do you need half day? Before you say anything, someone came. It's Dr. Min. Jungkook, there is an emergency. Come in the operation theater soon. Okay, in just 2 minutes. He nodded and went. I will talk to you later, and you may take a half day. Saying he must went from there in the rush. You heavily sighed. You have blind date today, said by your mom. You told her you are not ready to marry, but she blackmailed you as she is worried for you. As her health is not good, she wants to see you marry before her death. After many denials, you said yes, but your heart is not ready for this. You want to tell Jungkook, but you are not sure whether he loves you or not. Fighting with your thoughts, you went from there. After a long operation, Jungkook was going with Yoongi to his cabin. Hello, Dr. John. This is patient number 346 reports. Isn't that patient Ryan? I mean, Dr. Choi is handling? Yes, but as she went on a half day, so she told me to give you these papers. Oh, yes, I remember she told me this morning. Yes, she went on a blind date today for marriage. She said with a grin, as she is your best friend. Blind date? Oh, great, it's good news. Yeah, I thought I have to die without seeing my brother in law. But finally, she went, okay, I will take my leave. Saying this, she went from there. While Jungkook is just standing there silently, feeling too many emotions. It's good, right? She finally went on a date. He said mockingly. Ying, what is good in this? You know I like her. Oh, you like her? How will I know? You never told me. Everyone notices my behavior towards her is different. Still, you're saying this? How will she know you like her, Jungkook, when you never confessed to her? Yes, I agree, everyone notices your behavior, but at the end they weren't confirmed. Do you want everyone and her to assume by themselves that you like her without telling her how you feel? Great. Jungkook went silent. He realized his fault. Right, I should tell her my feelings now only. Otherwise, it will be late and some idiot will take her. I can't let that happen. Thank you, Jung. Saying this, he kissed his cheeks and ran from them. You brat, how dare you kiss me? He said, wiping his cheeks, but ended up smiling. Finally, he realized, let's go, Yungi. You should also go to your love. He said to himself, ready to go home to his first love, which is his sleep, of course, his first priority. You came here fighting a lot with your mind, but you had decided to tell the guy reality. Because you can't marry anyone at least until you confess your feelings to Jungkook. You don't want to regret later. You went near the table and the guy was already sitting back facing you. You went in front of him. Tai, you? What a great pleasure seeing you after a long time. What are you doing here? Wait, are you the blind date? You nodded awkwardly. He laughed. I never thought we would meet like this. Come sit. You sat there silently. He's your classmate, and meeting him like this is kind of awkward. I already ordered. What would you like to eat? I will order it. No, I'm good actually. I want to tell you something. You said fidgeting your fingers. He noticed you're nervous. Tell and relax. I won't bite you. Don't feel awkward. We don't know this, that we are each other's blind date. He said, smiling. You also felt a little relaxed. I know, you said, smiling. No, that's good. You didn't change a bit, just become more beautiful now. You laughed. You also didn't change, always a flirt. He laughed, lightening the environment. So tell me, what do you want to tell me? Actually, the thing is, I love someone else and my mom forced me, so I'm here. Bingo, my mom also forced me, so the situation is the same. Anyways, I was going to say no. Huh? Means you're not angry? Why would I? Even I don't want to marry now. It's too early, and a handsome man marrying this early is crime, you know. You chuckled and got relaxed listening to his words. So he's this lucky man. He's a doctor and my boss, you said shyly. Wow, you're dating your boss, huh? No, we're not dating, it's just I love him. I haven't confessed yet. Why? What's stopping you? I'm not confirmed whether he loves me or not. Likes. He cares for me, I don't know, but we are not a thing yet. Just confess to him. Who can say no to this beautiful? You laughed while Jungkook just reached and looking at you both from afar. Mesmerized by your beauty. You wore a simple attire, still able to capture his heart. He loves your smile, but today he is jealous seeing it for someone else. He started to come towards your table. And if he still said no, just give me a call. I will be always ready, you know. You just say you don't want to marry, but I will marry if it is you. You laughed again by his flirting. Oh, what a coincidence, Ryan. You looked at him, not expecting him to hear you. Jungkook looked at him, scanning him. This idiot is handsome, but it doesn't mean I am any less. He thought. He is my boss, John Jungkook, and he is Taeyong, my her date. Nice to meet you, he said, interrupting you. He said with a smile. Jungkook was hurt a little, but that he introduced him as boss. But forcefully smiling, he replied, Nice to meet you too. Why don't you join us? Before you say anything, Jungkook sat beside you, like he wants this only. You looked at Tai and he winked at you while smirking. Now, what is he thinking? You thought. By the way, what are you doing here? You are Jungkook. I just came here to have dinner. Today I was failing to eat outside. You can clearly see he is lying. Let's order. I am super hungry. Yeah. Do you both know each other from earlier? Yes, Tai and I were classmates in college. Jungkook noticed how you called Taeyong by the nickname. His jealousy is increasing every second and coincidentally become her blind date today. You know, in college time, every boy is behind Ryan. Of course, who will not love this beautiful girl? But being her date today, I was feeling lucky. He said, looking at Jungkook, adding fuel in his jealousy. You notice Jungkook is glaring at him, and on the right time, food arrived. You thank God internally. Wow, the smell itself is making me hungry. Let's eat. We all started to eat. Tai is telling some stories of you both in college, like while Jungkook jealousy is going on peak. Eat this, is delicious, he said, passing a dessert towards you. She is allergic to almonds, he said a bit loudly, stopping him. He didn't notice earlier because as he was busy glaring at Tai. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. You were saying you were her classmate. You didn't know this much? He said with rage. Calm down, bro. You stand up and said, Jungkook, we need to talk. Ta- Tai, excuse us. He nodded. We went from there holding Jungkook's hand. I think my work is done. He thought and again started to enjoy the food. Come in the You leave his hand and faced him. Do you think you are doing? What did I do? I was just telling him that you're allergic of almonds. You can tell that calmly also. You don't have to shout and become rage like this. What would he be thinking? He must be thinking I cared for you, that's all. What are you doing here, Jungkook? I already told you I came to have dinner and just met you coincidentally. Stop lying. How did you know I am here? And I want to hear the truth. Okay, fine. Your mom told me you were here. I called her. In excitement, she told me everything. So I came here. He said, looking down. You gave him a stern look, and why would you do that? So, what do you want? Did I sit quietly in a place knowing the girl I love is going on a blind date and will marry someone else? You froze on the place, hearing the words. You what? He held your hands in his softly. I love you, Ryan. A lot. This much you can't even imagine. Just by hearing that you are on a blind date, it made me scared. Scared of losing you. Just imagine you with someone else makes me jealous. Just I know how restless I was feeling the last few hours. You are the happiness of my life. Without you, my life is empty. I know I'm stupid, tougher to confess my feelings this late, but just give me one chance. I will love you till my last breath. Give me one chance because I want to tell Auntie that I want to take care of you. You're not just as a boss. Your eyes are welled up by his confession. You can see the sincerity in his words, the love in his eyes. You hit his chest slowly. Pabo, why did you take this much time? You don't have to be scared of losing me and jealous of anyone because I love you too. You love me? Yes, and I am only yours. He hugged you, feeling so happy, considering himself lucky man in this world. Thank you. Thank you so much for loving me. I can't say how happy I am now. Backing away, he kissed your forehead. You closed your eyes, feeling loved. He smiled looking at you. What about Tayung? I already told him that I love you. That's why he was teasing you and making you jealous. He hugged you again, can't express how much happy and relieved he was feeling right now. Backing away, you both looked at each other, and this time you take the initiative and place your lips on his, taking him off guard. But soon he responded. The kiss was overwhelming and passionate. After a few minutes, you both packed, breathing heavily. He was looking at you intensely. You lowered your eyes a bit, being shy, bringing back your eyes on his. You looked at the intensity in his eyes was just increasing. Don't look at me like this, as if I'm at dinner. Maybe I'm hungry for you, baby. Saying this, he again attached his lips on yours. The kiss is becoming passionate. You both are lost in your world, claiming each other. He backed away, giving you time to breathe, resting his forehead on yours. I love you. He whispered slowly, panting heavily. I love you too. You both smiled, looking at each other. Let's go. I must be waiting. Why do you have to go again? I don't want to go inside again. Let's go from here. He said, whining. At least we have to inform him. First, let's go. Okay. He said, sulking. He chuckled at his behavior, not believing he is the same Coldy. You both came inside and went towards the table, but time was not there. You both saw a tissue where something was written. You read it. Thank me later and don't forget to call me at your wedding. And it's my number. Call me whenever your boss or your would be husband annoy you. I have urgent work, so I'm going. You laughed reading this while he scrunched his nose. Why would I annoy you? He was just kidding. Yay, he dryly replied, but he said one good thing I'm your future husband. He smirked and you became a little shy. Tomorrow I will come and talk with Auntie. This early? Yes, I can't wait more to see you as my wife. You chuckled. Okay. Now let's go on a date. It's already 10, Jungkook. I know. Let's go on an ice cream date. Okay, that's perfect. Smiling, you both went from there on your first date.